Breaking news today as Baylor Giles, the Pharaohs' ace pitcher, reaches out to fans after dropping 2 games at home to the Finches in the conference finals. Giles said, "To our incredible fans, you deserve more. Your passion and dedication fuel us, and I promise to do everything in my power to bounce back stronger in the games to come. It's moments like these that true character is revealed. I believe in our ability to turn this around." It remains to be seen if Baylor Giles will have another chance to start in this series, but surely his veteran presence on the bench, his confidence, and his love for these fans will drive the team forward. The Pharaohs manager also had this to say after the Game 2 loss.
"In my opinion, that sucked."
And here's the matchup for today. We've got Justice Singh taking on Cumulo Torres. We are headed to the Finches Stadium of Golden Field, and hoping our power hitting team can take advantage of the short walls there. So here's how we're going to line up today. Chris Pruitt, Nicole Colombo batting second, then Bryn Young, Freddie Burnside, and Withers Skinner. Hunter Matthews, so no changes in the top 6 as usual. We've got Philippa Reyes batting 7th, Rasmussen behind her as the DH, and then Nicole Proctor still filling in for the slightly injured Dean Thunderer. We're here at Golden Field, Pharaohs taking on the Finches in Game 3 of these conference finals, Season 1 of Super Mega Baseball 4. Pharaohs in a tough spot here, coming in as the 1 seed, but down 2 games and now 3 to go on the road against the 7 seed Finches. Let's see if they can back up their words in the media today.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 19, Chris Pruitt.
Cumulo Torres comes in with 4-seam slider, curve, and change. Great stats all around, but had a bit of a rough go so far with a 5.5 ERA. She also has the clutch trait. Chris Pruitt here batting just 161 and coming in tense. And grounds out to Bruiser who bruised us up last game. Big time, had several RBIs, and just killed us all around. Colombo takes strike 1 looking. Hit pretty well, but hangs up too high for too long, and the center fielder moves over to get it. And that's going to bring up Bryn Young, hitting .444 with 4 home runs and 9 RBIs, having a great playoff. Hard hit down the line, but just foul. And that one's chopped right back to the pitcher for an easy out 3. And the Pharaohs' struggles at the plate continue, as we've managed 5 hits in 13 innings in this series. Just abysmal offense so far. So the Finches come up, Gusto Miller leading off for the day, and Justice Singh on the mound with elite 4-seam, volatile, and pretty decent stats. 2.7 ERA overall in his 2 starts so far. And quickly up 0-2 in the count. Gusto Miller checks his swing that time and makes it 1-2. But he strikes out on the next pitch, and Justice Singh gets off to a good start. Hot Fizzy Matcha being advertised at this stadium. A bit of a weird one for somewhere in Iowa, but sounds pretty good nonetheless. And the Finches get on the board with a hit. That was Jacoby Rowland, who has fantastic speed on the bases. And it brings up Peter McCann, one of the 3 stars of the last game. Justice Singh quickly tries to pick off the runner. Nothing doing. And still nothing. That's going to be the second disengagement, so he's hit his limit. Strike one. Two now. And the slider gets him. A second strikeout for Justice Singh this inning. That's going to bring up Brooke Perez, the DH, batting fourth. And we're going to have to watch the runner on first again. This engagement limit is reset, so Justice Singh is able to throw 2 pickoffs before balking. And that might do it. Wither Skinner under the pop-up. And the Pharaohs get through the inning unscathed. So top of the second, we're going to have Freddie Burnside, Wither Skinner, and Thunder Matthews. 4-5-6 coming up for the Pharaohs.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 37.
Camilo Torres has thrown just 10 pitches so far, so we're going to try to work her a little bit more this inning. Burnside hits it, but weakly, and that's going to be an easy out to the left fielder, Murillo.
Now back, the first baseman, number 23, Withers Skinner.
And here's something you don't see every day. Withers Skinner comes in rattled after multiple defensive errors these playoffs. I think he's had 2 errors and 1 more that I personally considered an error, but the game did not register as that. But doing well from the plate, just really struggling in the field right now. And it's really hurting him from the plate because his stats tank.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 36.
Wither Skinner grounds out to second, and that brings up Thunder Matthews. He's having a really hard time getting a handle on batting at the moment. Struggles continue. Aiden Murillo comes to the plate, batting 5th for the Finches. Justice Singh looking like he's going to need to be on today, with the Pharaohs struggling at the plate again. Rafael Bruiser finally getting his long-awaited applause. Was asking for it all day at Sakura Hills last game and not getting anything. Fouls that one off. And strikes out again, the 3rd strikeout for Justice Singh and 5 hitters. 6 hitters rather, 1 got on base. A little too much plate on that, but in there for 101. He is locked in. And that one comes right back to him for a 1-2-3 inning. Well done from Justice Singh there. Looking very good out the gates.
A ring with a glitzy gadgets over-styled foam. Now back, the second baseman, number 32.
Another 10-pitch inning in the second for Camilo Torres. So looking to do a little more patient swinging from the plate. Get her to give us something to hit. That's better. And 3-1. Full count here. Might have been ball 4, but Philip Reyes swings at that, and it's popped to McCann for out number 1.
Designated hitter, number 47, Trevor Rasmussen.
That's going to be the first hit of the day. Trevor Rasmussen, the DH, gets on the board early in his first at-bat.
Now batting.
And the Pharaohs show signs of life here. Nickel Proctor coming to the plate, the 9-man. Looking to get something going before the lineup turns over. Hit well, but only 58 power, and that is not going to make it out. Yeah, if we could just wrap a little bit more power around this ball. Everything we're hitting is in the 50s for power, it looks like. We could just get that up into like the 80s, and I think a lot of these balls would be flying out of the stadium. Good eye there from Chris. And that one gets through. A nice 2-out single for Chris Pruitt. And he finally gets a hit. It's been a while for him. And that's going to bring up the hard-hitting Nicole Colombo with a chance here to take the lead early. Well, not super early, already the 3rd inning, but big chance to take the lead anyway. And she now has Big Hack activated. Picks the walk. And the base is loaded here for Bryn Young.
Number 8, Bryn Young.
Big chance here for the Pharaohs, and working Cumulo much, much better. Already 23 pitches this inning. Very nice junk on that. She does have her clutch activated now with the pressure rising. And Bryn Young hits it hard left and off the wall. Fair ball. Runners will be tagged out, but 2 runs score. A little bit ambitious on the base running, but a nice 2-run single there for Bryn Young, and she has been on fire these last couple games. She's the only one doing anything this series. Had 2 out of our 5 hits in the series already, I think, and that one gets us on the board here. Huge, huge stuff from Bryn Young. If the Pharaohs do anything in this series, it's looking like it's going to be on her back. Freddie Burnside with the dive, but can't quite get there. Single from the 8-hole hitter for the Finches here, and number 9 comes up. Bryn Young getting it done on both sides of the ball. Gusto Miller up now. Justice Singh still locked in. And we'll have to mix up the pitches a little bit more with the lineup coming around for the 2nd time. Dangerous here now with runners on the corners and just 1 out. Good speed on first as well. Lost control of the ball and threw the fastball right down the middle. Trying to go in on his hands and just left it way over the plate. Peter McCann here checks his swing on pitch number 1. And Justice is getting wild out there. That one's popped up high. Pretty Burnside coming in to catch. And big out there as it holds the runners in place. Just gotta focus on the hitter here. Perez pops it to Bryn Young, and she turns around and makes the catch. The Pharaohs get out of a jam there and keep the lead 2-1, but the Finches show signs of activity.
The shortstop, number 37, Rennie Burnside.
Pretty Burnside hits it well, but straight to McCann, and that's going to be another out for him.
Number 23, Withers Skinner.
There's Skinner with a tiny reticle now. Pressure mounting, and that gets even smaller as all the mojo increases and decreases are accentuated. Hit to exactly the same spot as Freddie Burnside, and McCann makes out number 2.
Number 36, Thunder Matthews.
And Matthews battling here, 273, 2 home runs and 4 RBIs so far. And the high strike gets him. 2 strikeouts on the day for Thunder. This is Singh looking good. 37 pitches, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks. Or 4 hits, rather. Anticipating the first pitch slider. Still got gas on these 4 seams, though. And Bryn Young, yet again, making a nice play defensively. Hang in the curveball, but Bruiser does nothing about it. Struggling to keep these fastballs under control. And another one popped up on the hands. Freddie Burnside turns and makes the grab. Guillermo Quinn, I believe, playing in his first game of the series.
I don't even know who you are.
Just a bit outside for ball 1. That one not outside, and Withers Skinner makes the snag. And that is 4 innings of 1-run baseball for the Finches.
Now back, the second baseman, number 32, Philippa.
Whereas playing great defense, but still need to get this offense charged up. And a 4-pitch walk to Philippa Reyes. Miro Torres looking a little bit tired out there. And max pressure now. Trevor Rasmussen, the one who got everything started last inning. Oh, 63 power only. Just a little bit under that, and a little bit too small power. But development here as the Pharaohs finally get into the bullpen of the Finches. Took us 3 games. But finally, Adriana Bauer is coming in with max velo, starter reliever, so good stamina, and 0 ERA in these playoffs so far. 4-seam slider and curve to work with. And she throws submarine style. Or sidearm, I guess. 3-1 pitch here. And she walks her first batter. And that's going to bring up the first in the batting order. Chris Pruitt, who has a single today already. 1 out here. Runners on first and second. No speed, unfortunately. Oh, and right down the middle for Chris Pruitt. And strike 2. Ball 1 there. And that is going to be in the gap. Only a single, actually, but does get a run around, and that's an RBI single for Chris Pruitt. Great hitting from him today, and he gets mojo back for the first time in a very long time. 2 for 3 on the day, 2 singles, and an RBI for Chris Pruitt. And Adriana Bowers comes in and immediately walks and then gives up an RBI single, so she is tense. High ball 1. Good one to hit there, just gotta settle down a little bit. Pull Colombo. And that is unfortunate. Would have been ball 2 down there.
Number 8, Bryn Young.
Bryn Young, the hero from earlier today, single and 2 RBIs. She has 4 of the last 5 RBIs for the Pharaohs. And she's quickly down 0-2. And she strikes out with 2 on. Wow. This fastball is just coming in a little too fast for the Pharaohs ladies. But we do get another run, and it's a 3-1 ball game in the 5th. Justice Singh's still locked in and only thrown 47 pitches, so he's going to stay out there for a little bit. As the gas continues to eat up these Finches batters. Change up working as well. That one's fouled off, and the changeup comes in and is also fouled. Back foot slider is hit up the gut, but Philippa Reyes makes a great sliding dive, and that is going to be out number 1. Great play from the Pharaohs ladies today. Slider hung over the plate, but fortunately fouled off. Fortunately for Justice. They are biting on this high fastball a lot. Popping up a lot of balls, but that one's grounded out for out number 2. And Gusto Miller comes up. The leadoff man back at the plate. Reyes unable to dive, or unwilling to dive, as I told her to and she didn't. Michael Proctor with the weak throw, and Jacoby Rowland. Sorry, not Jacoby Rowland. Is that Bruiser? Or Gusto, let's see. Yeah, Gusto Miller on second now after the stolen base. And that might get him home. I don't think I had him. So through to second. The Finches get one across. And before anything bad happens, anything worse happens, we're gonna get in Tommy Gunn.
Now pitching, Tommy Gunn.
Far too important an occasion not to use this absolute beast. And there's the steal. And not in time. These guys just have way too much speed on the bases. Strike 2 though. And that is gonna get out for foul. And that's gonna tie the ball game. Really disappointing after the Pharaohs have played so well. Still a tie ball game, but man, that's really taking the wind out of the sails here. This'll do it for Freddie Burnside, and the Finches are put away, but not until they tie the ball game. 3-3 headed into the top of the 6th. Numbers 4, 5, and 6 coming to the plate. 0 for 6 on the day with 2 strikeouts.
Now batting the shortstop, number 37, Randy Burnside.
Oh, that was outside. Come on.
The first baseman, number 23.
Freddie Burnside goes down looking. Skinner grounds out to Bruiser. This pitcher's just nasty.
36, Thunder Matthews.
Come on, Thunder. And Thunder Matthews strikes out for the 3rd time today. Second strikeout looking in the inning, and the Pharaohs need a new hitting coach, I think. Aiden Murillo comes in. Tommy Gunn's still in there and trying to preserve any chance the Pharaohs have in this series. And then for strike 1 with the forkball. And Murillo cracks that one to center field, and Chris Pruitt makes the routine catch. Bruiser, one of the heroes of Game 2, looking to be the hero here. And Tommy Gunn almost gave him the pitch to make him a hero. Fouled off to his friend in the box. Tommy Gunn with a strikeout there on Rafael Bruiser. So Guillermo Quinn, the final batter for the Finches today, until extra innings. Gunn, 1 strike away from extra innings. And there it is, strikeout number 2 in the inning. And we've got some free baseball for you, folks. Get your popcorn.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 32, Philippa Reyes.
Philippa Reyes done very well today and is locked in at the moment, hitting 400. And strikes out. Adriana Bowers absolutely killing us, and we have no patience at the plate.
Trevor Rasmussen.
And all these, like, she pumps in a fastball strike one every time, and I'm trying to be patient and wait on it, and then she just kills us with the next two pitches. Strike two. And she's struck out 4 of the last 5 batters. Nickel Proctor looking to get something going. Now from Nick as he takes 2 balls. And bad timing on the commentary as he strikes out looking. 5 out of the last batters have struck out.
Third baseman, number 7, Jackson Davila.
And the gun's still battling, trying to keep these Pharaohs alive. And that's a strikeout of his own. He's struck out 3 of the last 4. Not too much plate on that one, but just foul. Called off again. That one dropped out of the strike zone and still gets hit past Freddie Burnside. So a single, 1 out and 1 on for Gusto Miller here as the top of the lineup comes up for the Finches. A winning run on first. And that was a bad play. I thought we had 2 outs. Winning run on second now. Popped up, Wither Skinner heading back and unable to get there. Kobe Rowland battling. Still battling. 4th foul of the at bat. And that one is popped to Thunder Matthews, who's under it, calls for it, and makes the catch. To the 8th inning we go. Pharaohs still just 4 hits on the day. And we've got Chris Pruitt, Nicole Colombo, and Bryn Young coming up. Adriana Bauer, 7 strikeouts already for her. And I think maybe 9 batters faced, something like that. She is tiring though, so we can potentially knock her out this inning. And another strikeout.
The left fielder, number 12, Nicole Colombo.
That one's down the line, and that could be a double, but it's only going to be a single.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 8, Bryn Young.
Nice piece of hitting there from Nicole Colombo, and that's going to bring up Bryn Young with a chance to get a run on the board with the Pharaohs having the leading run on first now. Bryn Young tense. After doing really well this game and last game, she's tense.
Now back, the shortstop, number 37, Freddie Burnside.
No comment. I'm just gonna sound like a broken record. Birdie Birdside hits it into center field, and that's a 2-out single. Pharaohs still alive here in the top of the 8th. And Wither Skinner gets to face a new pitcher, Ollie Montez, with an 8.1 ERA. Does have pretty good velocity, good junk and accuracy too. 4-seam slider and change. And that one's through. That's going to get a run home. Nicole Colombo scores. Wither Skinner gets mojo. Thunder Matthews is pissed. Or pumped or something. I don't know what he's doing up there. Who knows? He struck out 3 times today, but we just took the lead. He's feeling incredible emotions, and so am I, as we are alive again. Thunder Matthews with a runner on third, looking to deal some extra damage. 3 quick balls here. Thunder Matthews hits it hard. It is not gonna be deep enough, and that's gonna do it. With the Pharaohs in the lead 4-3, 3 outs away from pulling a game back in this series. If nothing else, it's good to see the Pharaohs actually battling out here. And we're gonna have to take out Tommy Gunn, because we're gonna want to use him in the rest of the series. So we're gonna go to our second favorite reliever, Magnus Lyons, and see what he's got in store. 77 on the huge diving curve. Has a 1.12 ERA in the playoffs so far. And Philip Reyes scoops that up for out number 1. 2 outs from taking game 1 of this series in their home after they took 2 off us in our home. Bryn Young makes the dive. The throw is in time, and that's out number 2. Magnus Lyons facing Aiden Murillo here, the number 5 man, left fielder. Slider outside, gets him strike 1. Slider inside. Check. Fastball right down the pipe. 2-seam coming back in, and strikes out looking. Moonwalk from the umpire, and the Pharaohs take game 3. Huge, huge victory there. Yeah, Pharaohs with 7 hits to the Finches 8, and a 4-3 win in the second extra inning. Not the greatest hitting in the world, only 7 for 30 with 11 strikeouts. Quite possibly the Pharaohs' worst hitting game in history as far as strikeouts go. But we get the job done. And Tommy Gunn pulls in the win, still a 0 ERA in the playoffs for him. 4th win of the playoffs. Magnus Lyons with the save, his 4th. And Bowers, who absolutely dominated us with 9 strikeouts in 3 1/3, ends up taking the loss as she gives up 1 earned run. Jacoby Rowland, Adriana Bowers, and Tommy Gunn, the 2 relievers, are 2 of the top 3 players of the game. Taking a look at the other series. And the Cavalry put it away 5-1, their first game at home, as they just moved to the new Castillo Arena. So Finches and Cavalry, both 7 seeds, up 2-1 in their series. So this is going to be the lineup for next game. We've got Frank Molina versus Aiden Murillo, the 2-way pitcher. And the Pharaohs head back to Golden Field, 1-2 in the series so far, needing a win to even it up. If the Finches win, it's going to be a very tough road back, so crucial game 4 coming up. Hope to see you there, so thanks for watching.